Oh, what's up, sleepers? It's your boy Eddbedhead here in the Sleeping Cinema, and today with me I have.
It's Chewy again. I'm here.
Oh, you got Senpai back again.
And you have Aleksey, also known as Backstep246.
Yep, he's manning all our tech again. Thank you, Aleksey. Very cool.
I think he just loves it at this point. He's just like, I don't have to be all the way in the main focus. I'm the side focus.
All right, so there will be timestamps in the description if you want to skip ahead to the review for the pre-recorded version. But since this is live, you're going to have to bear with this. Sucks to suck. All right. Now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. How's your guys' week been? Any new stuff going on lately?
I just been working. The new Owl House episode dropped today. I haven't gotten a chance to watch it.
Hey.
Wow, you hyped it up so much, but you're not even watching your own show.
Because I'm busy. I've been busy all day.
Well, here's excuses. Stop playing that Fortnite then.
I did play a little Fortnite. Yeah.
Should I pause it?
No, I think it's fine. I think he's done.
All right.
I think he's done.
Obi, he was barking in the background.
Yeah, my week hasn't been too exciting.
What about you, Senpai?
Yeah.
What you been up to?
Nothing really. I mean, I've been helping a friend move. We got one of our other friends bought a house and helped him move in and everything because I live with them.
Dope.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you guys later if you guys want to go over to his house and do a bonfire.
Really,
Yeah, I totally want to go.
That'd be fun.
I mean, obviously I'll have to change out, but...
It's bring your own chair as well.
Oh, I don't have that.
Oh, I still got your camping your chairs in my car. Not in my car, they're in my house actually.
What about you, Backstab?
Obviously I've been going to Comic-Con all week.
Mm-hmm. That's why we're all dressed up.
Yes,
it's only been
Comic-Con.
It's only been 2 days.
Well, yeah.
No, you didn't know, bro. He went to the other one across the world, bro.
Yeah.
Other than that, I watched some movies. I just don't remember what they were. I completely forgot.
Oh, I also forgot to mention.
It's okay. We'll get to the movie part later on. What did you forget
I also
to mention?
forgot to mention I was watching JoJo all week too.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get into that too later on. Okay. Once we talk about the controversy this week.
But my week hasn't been that productive, you could say. Just, took the entire week off just for these 3 days. So no work. That was my vacation.
Hey.
What are you talking about? You get to
got
stream
the
more.
party.
Well, I got to stream more, yes. But
Were your streams like 6 hours long now?
No, not really.
Oh, dang.
What do you
He's been streaming
stream?
for a while, though.
I usually just stream Pokemon.
Well, yeah,
Pokemon
I went
Unite,
I
or
went on the
both?
Twitch. And
Pokemon Unite and
Oh, you saw a stream?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw a stream?
Yeah, like I went on your Twitch stream, and it was your Twitch, and then it said 3 hour long video. So I'm like thinking, since he has all this free time this week, is he gonna go for 6 hours?
12-hour streams.
Last couple days, I just went back to my original schedule.
Yeah, I noticed that. I can't catch all of them because they're
Yeah.
they're a little late for me. All right, and as for me, I've also been streaming and working some new videos. We also got some new figures just for today, though, since this is like a Comic-Con special episode.
My favorite comic book character, Sasuke.
Well, technically it's a manga.
I know.
All right, now let's take our seats and let's get into the trailers. All right, any new movies, TV shows, or video games you guys are looking forward to?
The Owl House.
I still don't know what that is.
Hey, bro, you can't hype it up. No, you can't hype it up. You're missing an episode right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it as soon as I'm home later.
Yeah, like at 9 o'clock at night.
That's fine. I'm gonna enjoy it.
All right. You have no right to say about mentioning Owl House because you've seen the Free Guy trailer how many times? And you said you have not seen it.
I've never watched it before.
It's a backup file. And what about you? Any new content you're looking forward to?
No, not really. I'm only, like I said, just watching JoJo, and I didn't know they were coming out with another season.
Yeah, it comes out soon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good thing.
I've seen a lot of hype around it too.
Well,
yeah.
here's the question: is like JoJo, is it on Netflix? Is it the full? Is it like the whole thing?
They're missing some stuff. I think they're up to season 3. Well, they're called seasons in Netflix, but they're parts. Okay. But they're up to like part 3. which is like the most popular one.
I finished
And
all
then-
of part 1.
Yeah, you're still missing 4 and 5.
Okay, so that's okay. Well, it's a good thing I
I
have
think you'll
Funimation.
really like part 2 because the JoJo they have for part 2 is really funny. And
Wait,
I heard part 1 is the worst, and it was
it's
hard.
not the worst. It's just the least interesting.
So wait. Can you explain why? Why is it called JoJo if it's not the original JoJo?
Because
Like the original JoJo,
Because they're
the
all-
boy died.
Joe something Joestar.
because like the first,
Okay.
like there's Joseph Joestar, and then the nickname is JoJo.
And then next you'd get like Justin Joestar.
I'm still not watching the anime.
No one cares if you're not watching it.
Bro, do you not remember his
What have you been
opinion?
looking forward
You know-
to, Aleksey? What have you been looking forward to?
Pokemon Down
New
Pro
comic.
remix.
Those
When
are
is that
dope.
coming out? When is that dropping?
November.
So I got something more to spend money on.
I'm looking forward to the Steam Deck coming out in December.
The Steam Deck.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's gonna be like a portable Switch kind of, except you can play your Steam library on the go.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that thing. I thought you meant like the Elgato Stream Deck.
Stream
But
Deck?
there's
I already
the-
have a Stream Deck.
the little thing with the buttons.
Yeah, I
on
already
it.
have one over there at the.
oh, that, yeah,
PlayStation.
No, totally different thing.
No,
Yeah, I
what
forgot.
is it?
The Stream Deck. It's
Oh.
the
It's
Stream
basi-
Deck and the Steam Deck are different things.
Yeah, it's basically Steam's version of the Switch, but like,
It's a PC.
yeah, it's,
Yeah,
a,
it's a
PC. It's a
PC.
handheld
Portable
PC.
PC.
Oh, okay.
So that's really dope. You get to play a different library of games. All right, now let's get into the trailers. So first up, we have Prisoners of Ghostland. Plot: a notorious criminal must break an evil curse in order to rescue an abducted girl who has mysteriously disappeared. It releases September 17th of 2021.
One problem with the trailer is you do not get any of that from the trailer.
No, not at all.
Like you do not get any of that. Like you read the
Description.
description of it, and then you watch trailers like two different things.
It looks. I thought it looked interesting.
Yeah. It looks...
It looks very high budget or like maybe not high concept.
this-
but I mean it showed that it was a part of Sundance Festival or whatever.
This movie looks on par with Cowboys versus Aliens.
Oh, dude.
Okay, you're just overstepping.
Wait, is that an actual movie?
Yes,
Yes,
it
that's
is.
a movie. You don't remember that?
It's got you know
No.
the actor who plays 007? Yeah, that he's the main actor in that.
My dad
Which
doesn't wanna say.
007?
The newer ones.
Oh, from the No Time
Yeah,
Left
that
to Die.
guy. He plays in as the main character in Cowboys versus Aliens.
I can't believe that's a real movie.
Yeah,
That sounds so
it
fake.
had a decent budget too.
What do you guys think about the Prisoners of the Ghostland, though?
Oh,
No.
I think it looks cool.
I like that it's in Japan.
Yeah, that is. That's
Didn't
like
you say that about that movie with
Kate?
about Kate?
Yeah, well, it's because
Yeah, literally, while we were watching the trailer, Alexa, you were like, "Oh, just because it's in Japan doesn't mean it looks cool."
Yeah.
But you said it looked cool for
because the
Kate.
colors. This one didn't have the
Because
cool
of the
colors.
color.
Oh my god.
This had
he likes the
tons of
neon
colors.
Tokyo lights.
Yeah, it didn't have the Tokyo lights.
But you don't
wasn't
like the
neon.
actor? Is the actor not good enough for you?
Dude, I love Nicolas Cage.
Then why is he
Yeah,
not
that's
good?
one of his favorite actors.
The movie itself doesn't look good.
The movie's gonna be fantastic. I bet.
Yeah, okay.
We'll
I bet it's
see.
gonna. I bet it's gonna get like 10 out of 10 ratings for
Okay.
everyone.
Up next, we have A Journal for Jordan. Plot: First Sergeant Charles Monroe King, before he is killed in action in Baghdad, authors a journal for his son intended to tell him how to live a decent life growing up without a father.
Is this actually Michael Jordan?
Yeah,
Michael B. Jordan.
Like, is it? Does he play himself in the movie?
I'm assuming so. I guess this is, I don't know if it's real, but in the movie anyways, his dad went to war, left him a few like journal entries for him how to be a man, how to be a father, how to live his life without his old man around.
Sounds like a great dad.
I like him. I like Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
He's a
but
good
the
actor.
He's a good
movie
actor.
movie overall doesn't seem like my kind of thing.
It's like a war movie.
It's a war
I
slice
like
of
war
life, yeah.
movies, but this looks like it has less war and more.
Slice of life type.
Yeah,
It's more
Okay.
more in your emotion side.
yeah. Like
It's more
You
like
heart-
drum,
I
Almost
like
soul.
action. Okay,
more like Drumline.
I've never seen that.
Oh, well then never mind.
Dang.
But yeah, I'm interested in it.
It looks
I don't know
okay
if it's
for
gonna
me.
come out in theaters though.
No.
They released it December 22nd of 2021.
It said only in theaters.
Yeah,
it said only?
yeah.
It even had a narrator.
Oh, that's
to
right.
let you
It's
know.
coming out Christmas. I don't know if I'll actually watch it on Christmas then, because like there's probably gonna be a lot of competition. I don't know if that's gonna be at the top of my list.
Yeah, I don't think.
What other movie do you think is gonna be coming out for Christmas?
There's always a lot of movies
Shang-Chi.
coming
I
out.
don't
on
think
Christmas.
watching a movie will be my priority on Christmas.
Oh, that too. I go to the theater sometimes at Christmas.
The day after.
I'm one of those
whatever.
people that sometimes goes to the movies on Christmas.
I guess it depends on what
It
we're doing.
For me, it depends if I'm in town or not.
Mm-hmm.
I think this Christmas I might be in a whole different state celebrating with
shoot.
my brother.
Oh, Secret Santa.
Hey.
Hey, we're gonna do it like the week before then,
Yeah.
or the week after.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Chucky the TV series. A vintage Chucky doll turns up at a suburban yard sale. An idyllic American town is thrown into chaos as a series of horrifying murders begins to expose the town's hypocrisies and secrets. It releases October 12th of 2021, so just in time for Halloween season.
All right, I guarantee Netflix is going to straight up buy this.
You think Netflix is going to buy
Netflix
this?
is going to straight up
I
buy
don't
it. I
think
guarantee
so.
this is going to happen at least.
I think it will get canceled within the season.
Dude, I think it's gonna cancel
Think
after
it'll
the first
perform that bad?
episode. After
don't
the
know.
plot episode.
It looks very low budget. Like the scenery is very bare.
Yeah, I don't know why
From what I noticed in the trailer.
they decided to reboot it again.
Didn't
Yeah,
he
this-
die in like
It's
child?
a reboot.
No, but didn't he die in the?
He was supposed to die a lot of
Previously.
times, but he comes back every time.
Yeah, and it's a different killer
Yeah.
in the reboot, I think.
But yeah, here's my theory for this. Netflix is going to buy it, and the show's going to die on Netflix. Because this is a very Netflix-esque movie. Not
You're a
movies, TV
Netflix
show.
show.
Because Netflix does not have a history of good horror movies
TV show.
or TV shows.
American Horror Story, I mean...
There are
not-
some that get a passing grade, but this is not
Fear
going to
Street
be one of
had
them.
Wasn't Fear Street a thing?
Yes, but
The first
like
one
I
kind of
said,
sucked.
yeah, the first one wasn't that good.
I
Did
haven't
you guys
seen any
finish
of them
watching the
still.
rest of them or no?
I didn't. He did.
Yeah, first one I didn't like so much. Second one, third one, pretty good.
Isn't there 4 of them? I thought you guys said.
There's 3.
There's 3.
There's only 3. Okay.
Yeah, there's only 3 right now. But yeah, Chucky, I also don't think looks that great. Not gonna lie.
The voice they use for Chucky's terrible.
Yeah, that's it.
It's really bad.
What? I think it sounded great.
I mean,
What are you talking
stop.
about? What do you mean,
Go ahead and
stop?
surprise me, Chucky series. Maybe you'll be all the news and you'll be great, but right now I don't think so.
All the news, you
Expressions
mean all the
alone were
memes?
terrible.
You mean all the memes that are gonna come out with
Oh,
that?
maybe.
gonna
Maybe
be-
all the memes about how bad it is.
That would be great. That's all we need.
Oof, I was about to say the thing.
Oh no, yeah, let's not. All right, thoughts before. Let's get into our thoughts before going into Free Guy. What were you guys' thoughts before going into Free Guy?
Who wants to start off?
Ryan Reynolds is a cool guy.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
His sense of humor is very specific.
Yes.
It's very in your face.
Mm-hmm.
And I sometimes like it. I sometimes don't. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
Mm. Makes sense.
I think
That's
it
reasonable.
didn't. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it comes off a little annoying.
Okay, I can see that. I've had people say that to me before about Ryan
But,
Reynolds.
Yeah, I haven't seen the trailer. I only saw it once.
That's some bullcrap.
I only saw it once. I saw it once the day we watched it in the theater. That we watched it.
No,
that's
they
not
showed the trailer like
I've
6
never
times.
seen that trailer before.
We
how
watched-
long have we been doing this now?
Like-
You've seen the trailer at least ever since we started this.
I haven't seen the trailer.
Yeah, you
before.
have, bro. We
No,
watched
I
it
haven't.
every movie that we watched.
In their defense, Jesus, it does play in every IMAX movie
Oh,
we go
well,
watch.
I haven't been watching. I guess.
Like literally, we looked at it. We were all talking. It looks like it's gonna be a good movie.
Yeah, I don't remember a single thing from that
Oh,
movie.
wow.
What were your thoughts, Senpai, before going into Free Guy?
Oh, I mean, I was stoked. I like the character, like
Oh,
the
dope.
actor.
Mm-hmm.
I like the actor overall. So I thought, it's whatever. I mean, it looks like it's gonna be a chill movie to watch.
Yeah, yeah.
That was my thing.
It was
Like chill.
anything but chill.
Bro, shut up. We can't
wasn't
talk about it
chill.
yet. We can't
What
talk
about
about
you, Backstab?
I was going into the movie. I thought it was gonna be really good, really funny, good comedy.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
You were looking forward to it?
yeah. Very much
Nice,
looking-
bro.
I can't English.
Solid answer.
I know,
Yeah.
his face, he just like gave up no expressions. Like I was looking forward to it. Looked good. That was it.
And bro, you can
Hell
stop reading
yeah.
the script, man.
Here's a whole script written down right there. Just a little flip pad. He just flips.
That's what the second monitor is. All right, I thought.
Yeah.
I was also kind of looking forward to it because from what I've seen in the trailer, it's like very simpler humor. Like, I mean, obviously it's still Ryan Reynolds, but it looks like a little bit like.
It's very slapstick.
Yeah,
looking.
It's his humor, but taken down a notch for a wider variety of audiences. Because, it's got to get that PG-13 rating.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Man, the theater that we were in, there were people, laughing.
I know. They were
like one specific lady that was laughing her ass off.
They were like, this is the funniest movie I've ever seen.
Man.
That's how our audience was when we watched
I was like, damn, no one laughed this much at Suicide Squad, and that's way funny.
We'll get into that later, because it plays a role into it.
Did you go with them or no?
Yeah, 3 of us went.
Oh, okay. I would say, man, you guys must have had a bad experience.
Another note I want to make is I wish we could have seen this movie in 3D, because I feel like that would have made it a much.
There were some scenes that looked like they were meant for 3D.
Yeah, definitely. So it kind of sucks how the pandemic kind of took that away from us. You can't really be putting on 3D glasses.
Yeah. Well, aren't they all disposable? Don't you throw them away?
Well, they have a recycling bin.
Yeah, and they wash them and shit.
That makes sense.
But I think with lack of employees, I don't think they have the time for that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So before we get into the spoiler-free review, I'd like to take a moment to give a shout out to Aleksey's Twitch channel. He streams on Twitch practically daily. So make sure to check him out if you want to check out some Pokemon content or you just want to chill with him, hang out. And Javier also has a YouTube channel, so make sure to give that a check. Those will be in the description. Probably once that live stream ends, I'll be able to put them on here.
What do you do on your YouTube channel, Javier?
He doesn't.
I haven't done
Not much
anything.
anything. He used to make a lot of Pokemon Go and Resident Evil content.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. And then I got.
He even made some Clash Royale videos.
And
I'm still working on my concept. So,
Yeah. Look forward to Jesus' podcast coming out soon.
What was it called again?
He's getting a mic from me today, actually.
Yeah, Midnight Drive, yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's getting a mic from me today, so make sure to
Yeah.
You're gonna do a setup in your own, in your basement in the corner.
Dude, I'm still thinking about it.
he's gonna put
I have
his
a bunch
computer,
of
everything in the corner. It's gonna be like that.
I have a bunch of ideas, but it's all mishmash of stuff.
You gotta
Keep
start
those
typing
ideas.
it out. Start typing it out or writing it in paper.
Make a spider web. You remember the elementary spider web for ideas?
One idea was starting the podcast with a quote. Dealing with.
No, dang.
What do you mean no?
What's wrong with that?
Well, no, a quote, and then the whole podcast would surround stories or shit about.
Okay,
that works.
Cool.
And then by the end, it'll lead back and it'll answer the original.
That sounds like a cool concept.
Let's
not give all the ideas out on the stream though.
Yeah, it's only one.
And is this gonna be coming out midnight?
No.
Every night?
It's just gonna be.
No, it'll come out at 9 a.m.
Well, then it's not.
Yeah, that was sarcastic.
All right, let's get into
Drive,
this.
Moving on.
Let's get into the spoiler-free review. For Free Guy. All right, so Free Guy. It was released August 13th of 2021, starring Ryan Reynolds and Jodie Comer. I don't know how to say the name. It was directed by Sean Levi, and it was rated PG-13. So the plot summary: a bank teller discovers that he's actually an NPC inside a brutal open-world video game. What were you guys' overall thoughts without getting into spoilers?
They said the F word twice.
Did they?
Did they
I didn't
really?
hear it.
Well, they do have a F word pass. I think 3 is the limit for
pass.
I think 3 is the limit for PG-13 movies.
Was it just Ryan Reynolds saying it all the time?
Probably.
No, it was the main female lead.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, she
seemed like she would say it too, yeah.
That was her personality.
I liked her.
She was a cool character. I liked it, yeah.
What about you, Senpai? What do you think about the movie overall without getting spoilers?
I thought we already went over it.
No, we went into our thoughts before going into it. Now after having watched the movie, what do you think?
I still really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it overall.
Okay.
I wasn't laughing as hard as I did when I watched Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad was way funnier.
Okay.
I mean, I like all the jokes Ryan Reynolds said, but it was as funny as Suicide Squad.
I really like the actress, like I said. She kind of reminds me of the Baron.
Oh my god. Yeah, very specific.
Just in aesthetics.
So what you're saying is you had a crush on her.
No.
You gotta tell your girlfriend now to go into that.
It's just.
All right. What did you think of the movie?
I thought the movie was fun. It was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the movie.
I enjoyed it. Obviously, we'll go into the parts that I disliked because there was some very cringy things.
Okay. Yeah.
So
we'll get into that.
The other thing I thought about just for now is the fact that if you just wanted to go in and watch a movie like for fun, this is 100% of that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
know, they have like a lot of like video game terms and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, like they show a lot of like video game culture type shit, and it's actually pretty accurate, which I didn't
expect from Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah,
because usually they're like, "Oh, we gotta hack into that mainframe."
Like whoever was like the writer on the script or whatever on this, they did good.
You can tell he watches gaming content,
and they're like passionate about video games. You know, there's just a little bit of cringe wrapped up in there too.
I think that just comes with gaming culture.
I bet all the cringe is because of the rating.
All right, so I thought it was a good concept, but it wasn't executed very well. Like they had this idea like, oh, AI going sentient, and like, but the movie wasn't really about that. So I also thought the characters were likable, but they weren't very fleshed out. Like they were very two-dimensional characters. And I don't mean that in like the video game sense. I mean,
how
like
dare you
personality.
Or so they are AIs.
How dare you call Guy a two-dimensional?
Whoa. I'm not two-dimensional. I'm three-dimensional.
Yeah, he's cosplayed this guy, if you guys couldn't tell.
Oh, man. You know the CGI that they use for, like, the fake video game? It looks like those Mafia City
That's what Backstab was saying, yes.
I brought it up to him, too.
Oh, you brought it
up. Well, I kept telling you about it, but then you placed it for me.
I gave you the name, yeah.
Honestly, that whole game that they had in that movie felt like it was GTA 5.
No, I think that was worse than that.
It was
worse.
I think it was based on that.
It was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? I can see that though. The mobile game.
Yeah.
That mobile game.
Yeah. Every time they cut away and looked at the video game, it did look like a mobile game.
It looked like Crime City.
I also noticed how there was a lot of product placement. Like you were talking about the whole gaming stuff. Every time they would show a laptop, it'd be like Razer and like Logitech headphones, and like it'd be like, okay, I get it. This is accurate, but we don't need it shoved in our faces. Like,
bro, how are they gonna sponsor
near the end? I think there was like someone that had like a big ass gaming PC that was just on the table.
It's got a bunch of lights. You can see it.
I wish I could have that.
Are you talking about the what's his? I don't know. The guy who was in like. Support his friend.
Oh yeah,
that guy, because he had that big setup in the middle between those two the two mains.
Yeah.
Is are you talking about that guy?
I think so.
Because that was a sick setup. Like I like the whole.
They had cool gaming setups. Yeah, it was awesome. I thought it was a fun movie, but probably not one I would rewatch anytime soon. Just because it's like very simple movie. So
I'd rewatch it if it was like. I don't know, maybe a year from now.
It doesn't have too many mind-blowing concepts that you're like, oh man, I want to rewatch that.
In my opinion, when I first started watching it, like at the start, I was like, you know what, this movie looks like I could go and buy a ticket right away and watch it again. But as it progressed, I guess I was like, maybe not. Maybe I'll wait for the release.
What do you guys rate it out of 10?
So I've been thinking about it. I'm thinking around like a 5.5.
A 5.5.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 6.
I give it a 7 still.
I also give it a 6.
Never mind, I give it a 5.
Why you gotta be like that, bro?
Well, that's a lot higher than what he had it yesterday. I can tell you this right now.
Really?
4.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You said you put it at a 4.
Let's look at some online ratings. You guys might be surprised for this. The critics from Metascore gave it a 63 out of 100. So that's around our answers. Rotten Tomatoes, the tomato meter is an 80%.
Really?
So
audience of IMDb is a 7.7, and the Rotten Tomato audience is a 95%.
What?
So I think the critics went up by 3% when I checked.
It's 83 now?
Yeah, it's 83. I was checking all day yesterday, so
this movie is highly rated on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
We may rate it low, but I still say watch it.
Yes, I agree.
Like I said,
and we'll get into all the nitty gritty stuff in a second.
Watch it if it's on for free.
So you mean like use a third party program.
No, I mean like a year from now, watch it.
No, don't use illegal websites. We do not condone.
No, watch it on like.
Don't pirate movies.
Watch it on like.
Rent it on YouTube. Rent it on whatever streaming service you use.
Watch it on Prime Video.
Why are you laughing so much, Aleksey?
I don't know.
All right. Now, before we jump into the spoiler-filled review, I'd like to take a moment to ask you to like this video if you're enjoying it so far. Comment or chat if you're in the live right now. Your thoughts on Free Guy. And subscribe if you haven't already.
Check out the Patreon too.
Yeah, I always keep forgetting to say that. Check out the Patreon too.
So can I go out? Can I open on YouTube right now and just start liking it a lot?
If you want to.
We should all do that right now.
Make sure to follow these guys. Their links will be in the description. And we are also on every podcast platform, so give us a listen on the go wherever you go.
I didn't see you on Samsung Plus.
I haven't seen you on Barnes and Noble Audio.
We're on all the main podcast platforms.
I was about to say I didn't see you on the fridge.
I don't think we're on any obscure ones.
Oh, well then how am I supposed to listen to you? I only use Samsung Plus.
Can my Samsung washing machine play your podcast?
I don't know. If it can connect to Spotify, then maybe. All right, now let's get into the spoiler-filled discussion. All right, let's take an in-depth review of Free Guy. So, any certain scenes or moments you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, all of the cutaways to the streamers. They're so bad.
I felt bad for Sean.
Why?
Jacksepticeye.
Why?
I'm like, I don't know if he's really enjoying this or if he's doing it for that paper.
Probably over the paper.
I think he enjoyed it because I checked it out on Instagram. He posted it. He's like, the movie's out and I'm finally in one.
I'm finally in a movie.
Something like that. I think it was something like that. But he was basically saying how he's a huge fan of Ryan Reynolds. And we had a great time.
Cool.
So with that, like that, all those cuts to the gamers, I honestly thought it was great.
You liked it?
Yeah, I liked all the cuts to it.
I thought it was a little cringy.
Just because, like, I'm thinking like from a. Like, they're all gamers. They're all, like, in their own world, like, their own, like, little shell. So the fact they were able to branch out and actually go to a high-paying, like, blockbuster movie, in a sense.
Right after the movie, I said, get Ninja out of here.
To be honest, though, Ninja did not need to be in there. He's too, like, he's already plastering everything with Fortnite related.
Pokemon also, I feel like she didn't need to be in there. I mean,
I don't think any of them really needed to be in there. Like, they didn't give it the movie any substance.
No, they didn't.
No, they were just reacting to it.
Yeah, they're just reacting. I get it. Like, they're trying to be like, oh, trendy gamer stuff. Look, we're relevant. We know what's going on.
Man, it was so cringy.
But it's like...
Hey, but my boy Laserbeam was in there, so I'm happy that he was.
It was immersion breaking.
Forced. Yeah, it was immersion breaking. It was forced in there. Like, it wasn't really necessary.
It was so cringy when Ryan Reynolds' character was getting beat up. And, like, they just cut away to someone reacting, and they're like, oh, no.
Yeah, that was
And then they cut away.
It was so cringy when they were on that game show. What was the game show? Like, who is Blue Shirt Guy? Who is Blue Shirt Guy?
Wasn't that Jeopardy?
Yeah, I think so.
It's some type of Jeopardy game.
I was like, okay, this has got a little too far.
The game wasn't even... They weren't even doing it for that long for him to be on the game show. Honestly, think about it. Like... Usually something like that goes on.
Jeopardy question, it's more
like it's years after. Mm-hmm. That only happened like a day after or something. When
in the video footage for the Jeopardy clip, it was like at 480p.
And isn't the guy retired? The guy who
I don't know actually.
The only game host I know is Alex Trebek.
I don't.
Bob Saget. He's retired from game show. Okay. I mean. Talk shows. All right.
Cool.
I want to talk about the scene where Millie and Keys had their interview. So if you remember, those are the two game developers. They created the original game.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
And I just got to ask, if they were so famous at this point that they landed an interview when their game had not even launched yet.
At IGN.
Yeah, at IGN. How was it that they were never able to launch their game?
Oh, that's because they said they got bought up by the Indian guy, the big.
Oh, you're talking about I forgot his name.
The big bad,
the villain.
Yeah, the big bad.
big bad.
I just said his name at the beginning.
Yeah, you did say his name, Antoine.
Antoine, there we go. Well, his company bought it. Yeah, that's.
It was
But
very.
How did Antoine manage to buy it if they were about to release the game?
Well, I think they
I
released
think they were
it.
still working out the kinks though. I think it was like a beta or something.
They still needed funding.
Well, I know in the movie. Oh, this is like we can talk about the movie more, right?
Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
spoiler
this is-
film.
Okay.
This
Okay. I
is a
just want to
spoiler
make
film
sure
part.
before. Okay. No, but I think in the movie they basically didn't Anton just steal that, like just steal the
Antoine,
stuff.
He copied the code.
Yeah,
yes.
he copied
So
the code.
wouldn't that be like out there, or do you think he just had someone work with them and just like let me?
Well, what I'm
Finesse this.
what I'm trying to explain is like he bought the right, or he bought them out, so then he could probably like decide to either publish it or shelve the project. And he decided to shelve the project, but instead
He still used
later
it.
on he used part of the code to make his new game.
Also-
He used all the code. He literally copied the code.
I also don't understand the whole deal because it seems like Keys was able to profit from it. He was the guy that was creating the game, and he was able to work at the company. He has a nice house. He works in the nice building, and meanwhile, Millie's like in a little apartment.
I thought
She has to play at a coffee shop sometimes.
I thought Keys was at an apartment too.
Yeah, they were both
really?
in apartments. His
Well,
apartment was just higher
it
end.
just seemed like Keys got the good end of the deal, and then meanwhile, Millie's like, "Why'd you sell me out?" Like, if they're partners, shouldn't they both have sold the game
Didn't-
together to
didn't-
Antoine?
I think he was the main programmer.
Yeah, he was the guy who developed the game in a sense.
Yeah, I don't know what her.
Role in the game was.
Yeah,
Maybe
her
she
role
was
in
the
the
like the
game.
design, like you know how they showed the design team on the for the
made
games.
DD, the design doc.
Yeah, maybe that was it for her.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Cause that, I mean, I could see him like it seemed to work like
But
that.
that's just me kind of nitpicking because I want to get into like the technical details of the deal because it does kind of coincide with the plot.
I watched this movie yesterday. I already forgot half of it, to be honest.
Oh really?
Yeah.
The next scene I want to talk about is the one where Guy and Millie break into the secret mansion.
Oh,
So-
that was so cute.
I have another question. I feel like all these scenes I just have questions.
No.
Why were the game clips stored in the mansion?
Yeah, I have no clue.
The game clip wasn't actually like, it wasn't like an official game clip. Like it's not a high security area where the guy was trying to hide it.
Oh, it was like a player highlight,
A
wasn't
player
it?
highlight, yeah. Player found the glitch to see the spot, and he happened to have that little clip saved in his
Yeah, it's like-
mansion.
How
It's
did
like
that
if you
guy?
had
How did that guy get so many like NPC security guards that are level 200?
Yeah, how was he able to spawn security guards on command?
I think it came
High
with
level
the
player.
property.
Yeah, might. I mean, if
But like,
you
how could
bought a
he?
mansion-
Like, how did he afford it? Did he play that much to the point where Antoine's like, "Oh, I
Yes.
like you. I'm gonna
I
give
don't
you."
think.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
don't
think
it was
you
Antoine.
just played a lot. I mean, in
Played a
GTA
lot.
Online, you could do the same shit. Basically.
Yeah, but get to the point where you have your own security guards that are
That
level
kind of answers
200.
my next question because,
Basically.
like, I was also wondering, like, how did he own the mansion and this game clips, and Antoine wasn't like, "Yo, what's going on here with my game?"
Well, it's because he didn't know about the game clip, so
True.
that's my guess.
Okay.
Well, I
It's
mean,
so low. So
I mean, the
I-
guy
ba-
said he couldn't even access it anymore because it was locked.
Antoine is dumb. He is straight stupid.
I
What
don't
do you
think
mean? He
he's
made
dumb. I think
profit.
he's a good businessman, but he's not a good game developer.
No, so he probably didn't even know about this clip to begin with.
Man, this shooter's so stupid.
Which ones?
He had like the kind of like Back to the Future Air Mag type shoes.
I love the shoes. That
I
guy
liked
bought.
him. I liked Antoine. He was a cool character to me.
There was a couple.
He was
parts-
so eccentric and silly.
Yeah,
There's
Just
a
made-
couple
made it
scenes
fun.
where I was like, yeah, he's all right, and then he immediately ruins it by going too far.
That's what made it even better.
For me, I was just roasting his clothes style. When he first like appeared in the movie, I was like, "Bro, what is this, Assassin's Creed now?"
Assassin's Creed,
Yeah, because he had the
His
whole hoodie.
jacket.
Yeah, his whole jacket,
the whole hoodie.
the hoodie,
The hoodie.
the hoodie.
All right, the next scene I want to talk about is the scene where Guy goes to talk to Buddy. It's a very heartfelt and touching moment because we can see the vulnerability between both these characters, and it's like one of the only few times in the movies where it gets real like that. Like we have an existential dread here, and like I think Buddy actually gives a good answer to this question. Like, I mean, even if we're not real,
Who
like,
cares?
yeah, who cares? We're living in the moment right now, and I think that was a really deep moment I wasn't really expecting from this kind of movie.
Yeah, no kidding.
Came out of nowhere, but it was so good. It was like one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
What was your other favorite scene?
Well, we'll get into that in a second.
Oh, okay.
We're still just talking about the movie.
Yeah, we're just going over everything we want to talk about right now. But it also kind of made me wonder what would have happened if the game like wasn't doomed to be deleted. Like,
they barely showed the two game developers like in the game. You know, the bunny guy and the cop looking guy.
oh yeah.
They only showed them for like one scene, like one like chase scene.
It was
and
like
they
3
were
minutes.
gone.
Yeah, they were in there for like 3 minutes, and then like, bam, you're gone.
Yeah,
And then they just keep going back and forth between
yeah.
Millie and Keys.
and man, it's just so cringy.
So these are just some thoughts I had while watching the movie. Is why aren't all the other AI sentient? Like, why is it just Guy?
I think it just had to. Well, it's because Keys said that he programmed
Guy.
Guy to once he falls in love with someone that will trigger all his
Memories. Like his
not his memories,
but
but
to be
like
more
his,
realistic.
his sentience or whatever, his ability to.
So what would the rest be?
Yeah,
have
right.
choice.
What would the rest his triggers be?
I think it was like a test character though.
Oh, so
Like
he's the
you-
only one who got it.
Yeah, I think
That
so.
or the characters were just programmed individually.
Maybe.
Maybe that's the only one that really got programmed.
And
though. Like he actually put his heart and soul into that one.
And at the end of it, they were fighting for like, oh, we got to make this a game for the AIs. And I was kind of wondering, would anyone actually watch a video game
No.
that's all about AIs? Like, you know what? You didn't even get to play it really. You just get to watch the
No.
AIs.
Well, it's an interesting thing to like.
I mean,
click on for like
it's
10
basically-
minutes. But
it's-
that's about
I
it.
understand Sims, like you can build the world and
Yeah,
make
no,
the
it's
whole-
just looking at like a virtual zoo.
Yeah, going to a zoo is one thing, but watching a virtual zoo is no.
Hey, old people would love it.
Especially if
Am
you
I
can't,
old? Well, don't answer that.
if you can't interact with them at all, like you can't communicate with them.
Well, didn't Keys and Mill actually build a character and go in there? Talk to them?
Yeah, but I mean, like if someone was watching on Twitch, they can't interact with them like with chat.
How do you know?
Because they didn't show that.
How do you know they didn't have the glasses to actually do that?
You could say that about anything.
All right, let's. What were you guys' favorite moments in the movie? Favorite scenes?
We all know the answer to this. It's all those cameos that appeared out of nowhere.
So that's what I want to say. My favorite moments in the movie were the moments that weren't about the movie. They were from another movie.
It was a big disappointment that he didn't wear like a Deadpool outfit.
Yeah. So obviously the Captain America shield, it was so unexpected. Even the music gave me chills because it just took me
Yeah.
back to Marvel movies.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they got all the rights to that. They even had lightsabers and official Star Wars music.
They had a Hulk hand.
They had a Hulk hand. They had a lot of
They had the
cameos.
Fortnite.
They even had Chris Evans himself be like,
Like,
what?
what?
Yeah, what the heck? And I'm like, this is awesome. But how did he even get those powers? Because those aren't even video games. Those are movies. And if he's an AI, like in a video game, shouldn't he get video game powers?
Well, I mean,
there is
Fortnite.
The Fortnite one worked because that was a video game.
there is an Avengers game out there.
Yeah,
There
but
is.
I mean, I don't know.
It's the Avengers game is not that good.
They're kind
Yeah,
of
but
pushing it.
that's probably why it went
It's not
into-
good enough to make it into the
They're
movie.
kind of pushing it though.
Well,
I know there's Star Wars games too, and they're great. But I'm just saying, like those properties are originally from.
I think
films.
it's just because it's nerd culture, and I mean, like, movie properties have crossed over with video games. Like Fortnite alone
That's
has
true.
crossed
Yeah,
over
okay. Yeah,
That's true.
Fortnite makes sense.
with both Star Wars and
Marvel.
Marvel.
I mean,
Yeah.
same day we come back from watching the movie and Fortnite already has
Fortnite-
skin available.
Dude.
Fortnite is the ultimate multiverse.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever gonna die.
Yeah.
Well,
It
it's
should.
declining, but I don't think it's ever gonna
What do you
officially
mean it should?
die.
It's a good game.
Choose their own.
What about you guys? Any other favorite moments, or was that you guys agree with that one?
Honestly, one of my favorite moments was when Guy gets into the mansion with his motorcycle. I thought that was pretty nice.
Oh yeah,
That-
was
and
a
that
cool
whole
scene.
fight
That's a
scene-
cool
That
action
fight scene was nice.
Mhm.
That was a pretty nice fight scene to
I like the montage of him leveling up.
Oh yeah, that was
the
funny.
the fact that he started off like couldn't understand.
I think it went a little too well for him. Like they
Yeah.
didn't show him like
struggling.
Struggling.
Struggling
Yeah.
all-
They did
all.
show him
for like
Sometimes,
2
like, to
seconds in the
start.
For
beginning.
2
In the
seconds.
beginning.
Then he memorized the pattern the next day. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Well, he
Like-
has this an AI that can learn.
Yeah, but these are real players.
And-
So they're not always going to spam the same attack.
And also that compilation just reminded me of like Spy Kids 3. What
never
is
seen
it called?
Spy
Game
yeah,
Kids?
that's the
Over?
one where they go to the video game.
Yeah, and then he reminded me of the dude
oh,
who's played by Elijah Wood. I think.
yeah. You know, it's the guy.
The guy. The guy.
Hey, are you the guy?
I'm the guy.
Are you the guy?
Are you the guy? He's the guy, guys.
I think he's the guy.
Oh my god, I think that's the guy. Look at him. He's glowing.
Doesn't he immediately die?
Yeah, he walks in the room level
That was a
99.
classic.
He's electrocuted.
All right, now time for moments that should be cut. What do you guys think?
Ninja and Pokemon.
Get Ninja out of here.
So you want just the streamers to get cut
Yeah, just
overall?
cut the streamers in general.
Streamers
Yeah.
were kind of unnecessary.
I mean, they could have like a news clip of it because obviously this company's big and they're having this issue, obviously. So if they have like one news clip talking about it, and then that's enough context for me.
yeah, they
Move
did
on.
keep coming back to it like
There-
3 or 4 times.
There
during
was
the
a
movie.
moment at the end that Aleksey and I were both looking at. We're like, why is Millie and Keys just looking at each other longingly across the street for like a whole minute?
It was so
They
bad.
were looking at each other and they weren't saying shit.
I thought for a minute that one of them's gonna run across and
And
get
get
hit by a
hit.
bus.
Yeah,
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 I was thinking that the entire time. When
I was like,
guy,
do it.
one guy walked in front of the train and he put on the class. He's like, it's just a little the rail car train.
The ending dragged on so badly. though.
Yes, I want to talk about that too.
Like the very rushed romance was a little
Yes.
was a little corny.
Yeah, all of it. Okay, let's start off with the scene I want to talk about. It's the scene where Buddy and Millie meet again. So this is after, not Buddy, sorry. This is after Guy has his memory wiped, and then he runs into Millie again. And if he's programmed to fall in love with Millie, or for Millie to set off his, AI
Decision making.
yeah, then how come the second time it didn't work? If it's the same girl, she's wearing the same skin.
Because Guy wasn't tired of what he was doing. He over and over and over again. Since he was reboot, it was basically day one from him.
But I don't think he ever was tired before he met Millie.
Yeah,
He was.
plus Keys said that the trigger was meeting
Yeah,
the
he
right
specifically
girl or
pointed
whatever.
out the
Okay,
trigger.
that part, yeah, I can't fight against that. But.
What were you stating?
Bro, weren't you paying attention?
No.
It was in some
Right, you're live.
I was in my own world.
You have
for a second.
headphones that have our voices in your
Yeah, but
head.
I was like lost in thought to like try to.
Lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
All right. The next scene I want to talk about. There's a scene where the bridge falls apart, where Guy's trying to get close to the original game code, and I feel like this was the climax of the movie, right? They're battling to save the original game, save the whole world, blah blah blah. But the dialogue between Guy and Buddy seemed to drag on.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they were
Yeah.
the
They
bridge
they
disappearing.
both should have died.
The bridge was right on their heels, like disappearing right on their heels, and then suddenly they had a time for a 3-minute conversation with each
Was
other.
it 3
like,
minutes?
Yeah, it was a long one. It was
Oh.
unnecessary.
might not have actually been 3 minutes, but it felt like an eternity. Like they were just like, "Hey, go on without me." It's like, "No, I can't
And
do
the
that."
fucking fake out death again. Come on.
The fact that Buddy, at the end, Buddy's like, yeah, I fell from the bridge, and then somehow I just woke up and I was here.
Yeah.
Like what?
And the stakes were so high, and then like they just kept getting ruined every time. It's like, just kidding, the stakes weren't that high. Everything's fine. The
Didn't
hero
he-
will always win.
Didn't he
Even
die
dude's
all the way?
a good guy now.
Didn't he die all the way technically?
And with Antoine, the whole deal thing, I thought that was I get why she did it to save her code, but she could have literally just, oh yeah, we'll make this deal with you, but literally just took his ass to court.
I think that would have been a little harder.
I
I
think
would've
she
done
just
that.
wanted the code.
I do have another
after-
question about that though, because so Antoine was breaking the servers, right? Wouldn't the whole game have just shut down?
If he
after-
broke one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my guess, yeah.
And then somehow the game was able to continue
It was
just
just
fine.
breaking parts of it. So
Yeah, just slowly crumbling.
it's like each of the server.
That's
each
how
of
you
the,
build up.
Also, with all of those loose wires, there should have been a fire or something going on.
Wasn't there
The
a fire?
sprinkler should have gone off. No, there wasn't really a fire.
Oh.
It's like each of the
Dang, yeah.
ones he broke was like for each specific building.
Yeah, it's like,
So-
that's basically what he said. He's like, this is the last of it. This is your part of the game that I have to break now. Everything else I broke, I had no idea what it was for because I had to ask my assistant, what is this? But now I know for sure. This one is specifically yours.
And it only it happens to be the last one.
Yeah.
There said there was like 12 of them all broken,
Like
just lined
12
up.
of them. There are like 50 of them.
50, bro. No, the rest of them you can see like there's a bunch of them in the background that were still running.
Yeah. You could see a bunch of them still running.
I
in
know,
the
I
background.
know. And then you got the 12 in a row, just like all of these are for that one game. But like that game seems so big. How was it just that or whole row? Like all
For a
like,
worldwide server, yeah.
yeah, like for like when I was thinking like when you pointed out, I'm thinking about like how is this just for that game? Like what other games did you guys release? This whole entire feature was just for this game, for a hype for one game.
Yeah, it was kind of stupid. That's why I keep my rating at a 6 out of 10. What about you guys?
6.
It's still a 5.
Mine's
No,
still,
you're a jerk.
mine's still gonna be like a 7.
What did I do?
Seven's just I feel
Give
like
it a
seven's
6.
just like it's good, like not good enough to like want to go watch it like a bunch of times, but it's good enough to like, hey, it's funny.
Yeah,
Like,
enough
slight-
to watch once and
Yeah, like,
enjoy
it's-
yourself a
I
little bit.
think that chase scene with the cops, that thing went on too long.
Yeah, it did kind of go on a while.
Bro, but when they
Which
went
scene?
God mode, oh my God.
Oh, that was so corny.
And now I'm gonna go God mode. The chase scene in the beginning with the cop
Oh.
bunny.
Like
They-
they put a bunch of like little shitty catchphrases in the movie.
It was a little cringy. Yeah,
I did like the two cops. They, oh no, the main character. Yeah, it was the other
game
main-
developer.
Keys
Yeah,
and
game
I don't
developers.
remember.
I don't know why I thought of them as like a different character from in game and then in real life. That was weird. That was weird.
Hey bro,
moment
just
now.
take off the NPC skin and we won't have any more problems. What are you talking about?
Why is everyone telling me to take my skin off?
This is how I was born.
All right, let's read some online reviews now. This IMDb audience member gave it a 9 out of 10.
Oh, he can go slap himself for that.
I looked a lot. There's a lot of reviews with these kind of ratings. All right, this film is fun, funny, and sweet. I left the theaters with a big smile on my face. It's a plot similar to some other films, Wreck-It Ralph and The Truman Show, both coming to mind. So it's not entirely original, but it's based on different media, a GTA MMORPG. So it's unique. Reynolds is excellent as guy, a lovable, naive NPC, and his performance is hilarious. His utter lack of understanding of the internet culture generated a lot of laughs in my theater. This film is a great for gamers, and it incorporates gaming culture without being overly stereotypical. There's a classic deadbeat gamer who lives with his mom, but there are also multiple girls shown in the game, and one of the film's stars is a female game designer. There's an amazing Marvel cameo near the end of the film. I won't spoil it, but it's a good one. Alex Trebek also makes his
It
final
is Alex
appearance
Trebek. Hey, I
on
got it right.
screen. The only negative thing is Tayaka, why I can't say your last name, Antoine, or his last name. His character is supposed to be annoying, but his scenes are so over the top that they aren't fun to watch, and his one-liners rarely earned as many laughs as the lines from the film's other characters. However, the rest of the film more than makes up for this. If you're enjoying game and sci-fi and want a film that'll leave you feeling optimistic, this is the film for you.
Okay, so I have a
That's
few
a
things
lot,
to say
yeah.
about that. He said he was supposed to be annoying, but he literally said he was annoying.
There's
Yeah.
also, I feel like
I like his
some of the
character.
video game like references were a little too preachy.
Mm.
Well, not preachy, but they were just I don't know. I don't know. They feel like like these are like you like these references, huh, gamers?
Yeah,
We're
it was a little
gamers
too in
too.
your face. He says it's not over the top, but I disagree with that.
Yeah, I disagree.
Like, he literally referenced in the review, there's a deadbeat gamer who's 22 years old living with his mom. That's a stereotypical,
That's a
gamer
very
guy.
stereotypical.
They
Hey mom, put down that sock.
someone
Yeah.
did the floss in the movie
Yeah,
too.
like,
Did they?
Yeah, they did the floss in his character actually.
I saw the tea bag, but
Yeah.
Wait, when did they do the floss?
You don't remember when
It was in the-
Channing Tatum was doing the
oh
floss
yeah.
Oh,
the mansion?
Oh yeah, and then
He was doing a bunch of other dances.
in the clip, wasn't he doing like another dance from Fortnite as well?
Was
I don't know.
Wolverine? What's his name?
Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, was Hugh Jackman voicing that one character
I
when
actually
Millie
don't-
first met?
I actually don't know.
Was
Yeah, that's
first
what I
introduced?
asked. That's what I asked. back
Because
then.
it sounded like Hugh Jackman so much.
It did. I actually don't know. But yeah, I disagree with this guy's though.
I disagree with this
Review.
guy's rating.
Spark-
9 out of 10?
Spark-
No.
Yes.
3 is the same as this movie.
He said he
basically.
had a big smile on his face the whole movie, and I'm like,
Bro,
what
did
about?
you not see Suicide
Yeah,
Squad?
that
To be
one
fair,
I
Ryan Reynolds does put a smile on everyone's face.
Yeah, but Suicide.
Yeah, but he-
Ryan Reynolds, the only reason why that movie was really
Yes,
good.
he's the
the
main-
only reason.
And he's not in every scene, so you obviously aren't gonna enjoy it as
Yeah.
much.
Plus, that smile can easily turn into a cringe face.
Like, yeah.
And he also references the Marvel scene, which again is not their own stuff. So if you enjoy the stuff that's not their own property, then you're not really enjoying the actual content.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, it's the thing I like.
Yeah.
You know, I thought about this. Is like the main studio that produces isn't it like Century
20th Century
Oh, yeah,
Fox.
yeah, isn't that owned by Disney?
Disney. Yeah, that's probably how
So
they
that's
got
probably
everything.
yeah. So that's probably why they got some of the Marvel and Star Wars stuff because
Disney taking over entertainment.
yeah. So that's probably why they like yeah. You can go ahead and use that. That's fine. Slap that in there.
You want to know another unrealistic thing about this movie is there's only one skin that was like, you know how every MMORPG
Player.
or anything GTA like has that weird skin like bunny suit, or you can dress
yeah.
yourself up
Like an
into,
alien and stuff.
Yeah, that's silly. I didn't see that except for that one scene with
Yeah.
the cop.
That's true. Everybody had just generic biker jacket.
Yeah.
That reminds me when they were talking to each other, like, "Oh, what skin are you gonna go with today, bro?" Oh, come
Bro,
on.
bro, me and you asked
It
that.
sounded like one of those Ubisoft presentations at E3 when they're like, when they're trying to pretend that they're doing like legit co-op gameplay and some shit like the Division 2. It's so cringe.
What do you mean, Jesus? When we're playing Fortnite, I'm asking what skin you're gonna go with tonight.
Yeah, but you don't say it the way they say it.
Hey, what are you gonna?
We're
What
like-
skin are you gonna be
Wearing
tonight?
the-
Yeah, they make it a big deal.
Right.
They're
I'm
like,
gonna be
oh,
this
you
kid."
know, I'm gonna be the pedophile.
Yeah, they list
the perverted
Yeah,
like,
that's not
70s cop.
good. They list that like I'm gonna wear a mustache in mine. You know? It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
but,
dude.
and then when you like, they show the scene where they had the characters. I think they only had like 3. The main guy Keys, right?
Mhm.
He only had like 3 characters in this whole freaking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You didn't have that much inventory to pick from.
And then I bet the other guy had like 90 because he probably played the game, and he's just, you know what, I'm just gonna be the bunny cop.
And the guy was like, Keys was like, he made it seem like the bunny costume was like super zany and out there, but I mean,
yeah,
like,
it was just a
bunny
regular bunny
costume
costume.
is all that crazy.
I bet like when, because you know how they showed how the game looked through the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were
The
saying. It looks
CGI?
like a looks like a mobile game.
Mafia City.
Mafia City.
Yeah,
Those
I bet-
Mafia
I bet
City
this is-
ads are way more entertaining than this movie.
I bet it's because of CGI and like from that perspective, like the game quality went down. Like when they viewed it from online, like I don't know. How to explain.
When you look at ESO from and we record it, it's not gonna look like Mafia City.
Like if they put a Mafia City ad in this movie, I would legitimately give it like a 7. And they said like
This
this how
self-awareness.
this is how Mafia works or some
This
shit like
is how Mafia
that.
works.
Or a PewDiePie reference.
That would have been
If
awesome.
PewDiePie was in the movie,
PewDiePie
I'm
was
sure
in the movie, I would have loved it.
he could have made something funny with it.
Yeah, because he would have been like, you would have known and would have been
Because everyone else
sarcastically.
wasn't making anything funny with the content they were looking at.
Mhm.
They were just
They were
just,
trying
like,
hard to sell it.
Yeah.
They were reacting like if it was really happening in real life.
But they were like, you could tell they were acting.
Yeah, most streamers don't react like that. They
Like the streamers were like
Oh my god!
it's like
they
they're
should-
reacting
they
to
should
Raid
get-
Shadow Legends.
Actually, the laser beam guy.
They were
that-
talking about
that's
the
a-
concept about how AI should be allowed to live and grow and shit. I'm like, what? I don't think the typical streamer is gonna care about like this AI that much.
Hey, whoa, that laser beam. That's how he normally acts.
Man, fuck Laserbeam.
Oh, fuck you!
I don't know him.
All right.
Bro, this is no Rose, my guy. I watch. I actually watch him.
This Metacritic reviewer gave it a 75 out of 100. Less inventive than it gives itself credit for. Free Guy qualifies as a summer blockbuster with something mildly compelling to say. Not the most articulate, is substantial in its exploration of the most interesting idea, to be sure, but enjoyable nonetheless.
I kind of agree with that.
Yes.
See, this guy makes sense.
Basically saying, yeah, they had a good concept here and they didn't really explore it fully, but it was still a fun movie.
Like I said, good one-time movie to watch, just for fun.
Good summer movie,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a lot of references, bad CGI.
Good
Ryan
Netflix
Reynolds.
movie. How about that?
A good.
No.
If
No?
it was a Netflix movie and it was like something they put on randomly, I'd dig it more.
A Netflix hidden gem.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, but instead, if I was like Aleksey, then I would have to pay like $17 to get a ticket to the movie.
Are you? Come on, dude.
You still haven't bought
No,
it?
I haven't.
Bro, what are you
this
doing with your life?
This Rotten Tomato audience member gave it a 5 out of 5.
No.
Hilarious. I haven't laughed like that in a movie in a long time.
Suicide Squad.
Bro, you
Yes,
must
this
say
movie is higher rated than Suicide Squad.
Wait, what is Suicide Squad rated right now?
I don't know, but it's a lot
You
less.
could look
than-
it up. While,
Yeah, you guys keep talking. I'll look it up.
yeah, I don't know what people are talking about with this movie. I don't see it as that funny.
Man, and maybe if it was...
It probably has more like brain dead, like slapstick humor.
What does that tell you then?
Oh, that everyone's brain dead. Oh!
No, that-
so everyone's Aleksey then.
No, that,
Yeah. There we go.
I guess it appeals to a more general audience who's just
It's also
looking.
PG-13.
I-
Yeah, so you got a lot more
Yeah,
kids
that
and
also
families.
Well,
helps.
how about
Also-
this? I think it's the reason why it's probably like really high up there because of
it's
the
PG-13.
that and
Okay.
people
So-
know that main actor probably.
So the Suicide Squad isn't actually doing that bad. I mean, with the differences in the audience. So in the audience of Free Guy, they gave it a 95. In the audience of the Suicide Squad, they gave it an 83.
Are they on crack?
There's a
No.
possibility that
I
there's
understand why they give the 83.
Why
there's a
is that?
possibility there's more children going to.
Yeah, but
Free
children
Guy.
can't.
Oh, yeah.
But children can't like.
They could leave reviews.
No, they cannot.
Yes, they can.
No.
The other reason why we're getting those kind of reviews is because people try to review bomb Suicide Squad.
Because
So,
it's a DC movie?
yeah,
Oh, because
they
of
review
the
bombed it.
because they're not releasing the David Ayer cut.
I don't
Hey,
know.
this is better than probably what the David Ayer cut would have done. Yeah, I said it. I said it live.
And I mean, David Ayer supports this movie
Yeah,
too. So whatever.
David Ayer, you made a... I liked the original movie, but come on, this movie was great too.
All right, back to Free
Yeah,
Guy.
back to the guy.
Well, so I've seen that the Free Guys, the critics review for Suicide Squad was 91. I think this one was like 60 something, I believe.
Why is it called Free Guy?
Because he's
I know
free.
he
Because
lives
he's guy and he's trying to get free from, I guess, the game. I don't
because
know.
I guess it's called Free City, right?
Yeah.
The name of the game. I guess whatever.
So
Free
this Rotten
City.
Tomato critic gave it a fresh. So Reynolds' charisma and buoyant tone helped make up for some over-the-top silliness.
They're fresh.
Man, the lady that was laughing the hardest in the theater, she was like cracking up when Ryan Reynolds like fell off the side of the tower and then he got into like an inflatable like.
What?
Oh, the little inflatable
Yeah, the
thing.
inflatable.
Yeah.
Grill. I don't
Tire
know why.
space
Yeah, I don't know why she was laughing so
Yeah,
hard.
I
at
remember that too.
Bro, you think that lady that was at Suicide Squad would have laughed as hard as that lady?
No.
She was fucking falling asleep.
If you would have brought her to the
She's the target audience.
The
for Free
audience,
Guy.
yeah, the audience for Free Guy in general was a lot more entertained watching this movie than my
Easily
audience
entertained.
in the Suicide Squad.
To be
Yeah, I'd say
honest,
that.
when I went Friday, the audience there were not laughing as hard as what you guys is making it sound like.
No, ours was
have-
pretty intense.
We have a weird luck when it comes to going
Yeah,
to
I
theaters.
actually got to watch you guys' weird luck this time because I wanted you guys.
Oh my god! When I got to my seat, there was a fucking play on my seat. And then the dude next to me is like, "Oh yeah, sorry, man."
You guys think
Like if
so
I was,
weird
like if I was,
sometimes.
like if I was doing him a disservice by taking away my seat.
Yeah, bro, he had his plate there, so that means
I was
it
like,
his
oh
seat
man,
Motherfucker.
All right. So, if you guys are enjoying this episode of the podcast, make sure to check out the other ones we put out so far. We upload new episodes every week, except for next week. We're not gonna have an episode next week. Sorry, guys.
Big sad.
This
Big
is why we
sad.
should have did a double feature today.
Well, we kind of did. Well, we kind of are.
I
So-
want to
Yeah, I
sleep
mean,
today,
still
so-
not even close to
For
over,
what?
bro.
What do you mean
Yeah.
you want to sleep? You don't need sleep.
Sure, I do. I got
all
a streak,
right.
too.
Now let's get into content we've seen this week. All right. So, what are some shows or movie you guys watched this week?
I know I watched something. I just can't remember it. I know I watched something. I know I did.
All right, so
Like what?
this is the last time I'm gonna mention it.
Wait.
This is the last time I'll mention it, but you could just assume that I'm always watching The Owl House
Owl
at least
House.
once a week.
I said Owl City. That's a band.
Owl City.
or a singer, I forget.
I watched Don't Breathe 1, and then I watched Don't Breathe 2 with Javier.
Wait, you actually watched Don't Breathe one?
Yeah, that's where my sisters wanted to go because we watched it earlier in the week.
Is don't breathe literally like don't breathe, like you can't breathe or you die? Or
It's,
you
it's
die 'cause
Don't
you're not
Breathe
breathing?
because you're making too much sound, so the blind
It's
guy
like
can
kind of
hear
like
you.
home invaders coming into your.
Sounds
The
like
first one's way more interesting.
What's
Yeah,
that
that's- I
silent
knew
movie?
that.
Is it called Silence or something like that?
Oh, you're talking about the John Krasinski movie.
yeah, that's literally what this sounds like.
Oh, you
No.
mean The Quiet Place?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
that's what I'm
literally
thinking.
sounds like that. Don't breathe.
No, this
you're
one-
making too much sound.
No, this one has dialogue and stuff in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why you can't like the movie's called Don't Breathe is because the first movie and the second movie is literally you can tell the blind guy's just basing everything off of sound.
Yeah, okay. So we'll jump into Don't Breathe 2. All right. So it was released August 13th of 2021. The plot. The sequel is set in the years following the initial deadly home invasion, where Norman Nordstrom, Stephen Lang, lives in quiet solace until his past sins catch up to him. It's rated R, directed by Rado Sayagas, starring Stephen Lang and Madeline Grace. I rated a 7 out of 10.
Don't Breathe 2 came out yesterday?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I guess I just happened to see it opening night.
Well,
There wasn't that big of an audience there.
No,
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 not in my
I
movie
bet,
either.
I bet it came out the day before. Like,
They literally said the release date. And it was
dude, the
yesterday.
Free Guy came out yesterday.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Well, they always put the release dates as Fridays, but a lot of time you catch the movies Thursday.
Yeah.
I bet this movie came out Thursday.
Well, point is, I think it's a 5 or 6. I'm leaning towards a 6 just because there was a lot of cool gore that was in the movie.
There's a lot of cool action scenes, yeah.
The blood looked a little weird and funky.
Like when the lady was bleeding out.
Yeah.
Oh no, the old guy.
Don't spoil anything.
Yeah, don't spoil
Oh,
anything.
I'm
I
sorry.
might watch it one
I'm
day.
sorry.
Yeah, this is a
One
One
day.
day? One day? Like what? 10 years from now?
Maybe.
Mine's is from the perspective of someone who's never seen the first movie. So
Yeah, I mean,
actually-
you gotta get on that first one.
I
that
actually
first
enjoyed
one's
this
really good.
I heard like I told you, I watched the middle of the first one, and I've never seen the
That's
intro.
so strange.
Why is that so? Oh,
Kingsley! He's knocking down his studio.
Oh, he almost went full force again.
All right,
Can't
so I thought it was a very entertaining film. It kept me on the edge of my seat the whole time. The action was really intense and well done, I thought. Especially since the main character is an old man, so you're kind of like, oh my gosh, is he gonna like die this time or something? What's gonna happen? But I wish we would learn more about his background, because from what
saw
I
the first one.
they explained it more because I didn't know anything about him. The only issue I had with it is they would cut corners in terms of story to get to the action scenes. Like, I don't really know how to talk about it without getting the spoilers, but from when he gets to point A to point B, they don't really show that long trek that he took, especially since he's blind.
Yeah, I missed out, I think, on the first couple minutes of Don't
First-
Breathe 2.
It's not a couple minutes. You didn't miss a couple minutes. You missed probably like 20 minutes of it.
20 minutes.
How late did you arrive?
Like half an hour. Late.
Why are you so bad when it comes to movies?
Well,
Because
see, I even came really late. I missed like the first 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, because he was like, as soon as he finished up with Free Guy, he was like, hey, so I just saw that Rivertown has a 925 show. You want to hit that up? And I was like, well, I guess if I haul ass, yeah.
Well, you could have told
I'd
me
rather,
no.
I mean, I'd rather not go to the 11 p.m. showing because I'll probably fall asleep. Plus, I had work the next day, so I don't want to be too groggy.
Yeah, so that's why I want to get it sooner, and I was like, let's go.
I mean, I'm sure they
The only thing I assume I missed is like how in the trailer they showed her training, stuff like that.
you get plenty of context clues on
I was gonna ask you
on the
since you-
beginning.
since
That was only the one scene. Yeah, she was only doing that. Basically, it was that whole trailer. They just showed her doing that one training exercise.
So that was in the beginning, Jesus. That's all we missed.
That the girl trained.
Yeah, like the
She
girl
did
was
the training exercise, and then then the old man doesn't want her to go to town until she passes her training.
Is this a horror movie?
Yeah,
It's a
it's
thriller.
It's a thriller.
It's a
yeah.
thriller.
Suspenseful movie. Any other shows or movies you guys want to talk about that you've seen this week?
Oh, I seen JoJo.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about
I
JoJo?
really don't know. I know I watched a bunch of stuff, but I just don't know what.
I want. Oh,
What'd you think of
still
JoJo?
talking about
Yeah.
JoJo?
Oh, I think JoJo is honestly a very nice anime. I really enjoy it right
It's
now.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice. I remember when it
Very
when the
large
hype
following.
when the hype was extremely high for it.
Mhm.
I was like, I refused to watch it.
Yeah, I kept
still
telling
me.
you gotta watch it, and you just kept refusing.
No, I don't watch stuff when it's trending that
So
high.
stupid. What about SAO?
That's a different story.
I didn't watch it. I didn't even at the time when SAO came out. I did not know. Like I wasn't on the internet like that, so I couldn't hear or see anything about it. So when I watched it, it was on cable with my poor ass just watching it.
All right, but just don't slack on JoJo. You gotta keep.
I'm
watching
slacking on
it.
JoJo.
No, I mean you gotta keep watching it. Don't.
Well,
don't.
as long as I'm watching it, like as long as Tisha doesn't get into it, I'm fine. I can bench watch it tonight. The rest of it.
All right, if you need me to watch it with you, if you get a little tired, I'll watch it with you, bro.
Like, another thing that I was gonna point out is like, did you know Funimation and Crunchyroll are together now?
Yes.
They are what?
Oh, really?
Funimation bought Crunchyroll.
Oh, really? I thought it was
no,
vice
that's
versa.
not. I don't like that.
I don't
That
really
is what
care
happened.
either way.
I thought it was vice versa. I thought Crunchyroll. I felt like
like
Crunchyroll.
No, because Funimation, I believe, is owned by Sony, so they're the ones who bought Crunchyroll.
And someone needs to do something about how much anime they put on Funimation.
Well, the reason for the combination is to combat piracy, because they're both just trying to give you anime. You just have to pay for it. They're just trying to combat those who use free sites.
I'm gonna be so triggered. If
Do they give you like different selection based on if you're on computer or on like a console?
Not that I've noticed.
Here's
Because I
my-
tried to watch Mysterious Girlfriend X again, and I could only find it on the Crunchyroll website, but I couldn't find it on the console. for some
Crunchyroll
reason.
is a really good deal right now. If you sign up for a membership, I'm not even
No
sponsored,
free-
but I'm giving them a
Yeah.
shout out. If you sign up for a membership, you get free PC, Xbox Live Pass.
Hey Crunchyroll,
really?
if you give me monies, I'll tell you that I like you.
Here's my problem with paying for anime because they're so limited as to what they
Bro,
got.
you pay for you don't pay for anime.
What? That's
Bro,
illegal.
what?
Not to
Come
pay for
on!
it.
Like,
can't
ever since
associate
Kiss
with
Anime
you.
went down, I pay for anime.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
Anime
I thought we
should
were
be
gonna throw
paid
the
for.
shares at you.
These creators work hard. They need their paycheck.
I would never pirate an anime.
Good thing
Yeah.
we never
Alright,
do this.
Add more anime to your anime streaming
We know
services.
you're a One Piece fan, but don't pirate anime.
Hey, I don't do that anymore. I pirate manga.
Anymore, you're
Don't
supposed to say
pirate manga
never.
either. We do not condone illegal activities
No, we
here.
don't. No, we don't.
Don't pirate manga. Don't pirate anime.
Bro, I only pirate movies, okay?
Don't pirate anything.
I didn't think I watched Free Guy. That's
Being
why
a
I-
pirate-
What do you mean? How do you watch?
Being a pirate in general is illegal. Don't pirate.
Bro, what?
yeah.
What? That's
Yes,
why I
don't
told you I
pirate.
didn't. Why do you think I didn't have a problem with the movie
The
theater?
FBI
It
will
was at my
find
own
you
house.
and they will murder your family.
Bro,
Yes, they will.
Bro, they're listening to us right now. What are you talking about?
I was
Alright.
the last surviving member of my family.
Nice.
All right. So I also watched Respect. I don't know if you got around to watching it.
No, I was gonna watch it. Yes, I was gonna watch it today, early morning.
What's
but
that
then,
movie?
So it was released August 13th of 2021.
Yesterday.
Yes. Following the rise of Aretha Franklin's career from a child singing in her father's church choir to her international superstardom, Respect is the remarkable true story of this music icon's journey to find her voice. It's rated PG-13, directed by Liesl Tommy, starring Jennifer Hudson. I rated a 7.8 out of 10 because I honestly enjoyed it. So I took my fiance with me, and she was really hesitant on going. She's like, it's going to be boring. But she actually really enjoyed it. It's about the struggles like of a colored woman living back in like the 60s, trying to make it and make a career out of herself when there's like all these obstacles in her way.
Mm-hmm.
She's got like a father who's like too, I don't know, hard on her, way too hard on her. She's got a husband who is really mean. And it's like just her struggling with alcoholism too. What?
Did your fiance cry?
She didn't cry, but she liked the movie. She didn't cry, but she actually liked the movie so much that she started listening to the Aretha Franklin's music.
Oh, really?
The synopsis doesn't give it justice.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it does sound a little not too interesting.
No,
for
it
me.
doesn't. The
But
trailer
I'm
also
sure
didn't
if I watched
interesting.
it, I'd like it.
I'm surprised it has a PG-13 rating because it had some really heavy themes in it, like elements. Like it wasn't anything like that was in your face, but it was like just concepts. Yeah, it was like concepts in it that.
They just didn't go too far into it, so
Yeah,
that's probably why.
but you could pick up the implications on what
Honestly,
was going
though,
on.
based off the trailer, I'd give it an 8. Like the movie.
The 8.
Yeah, I would give it an 8 out of 10.
It was dope.
Even though I've never seen it, I probably will watch it tomorrow.
I like the songs in it too. It's good, man.
Interesting.
It looks like an interesting.
It takes place during the civil rights movie, so we even get civil rights movement, so we get to see a lot of references to that. I mean, MLK even makes an appearance in the movie a few times.
How does he make an appearance? He's dead.
Well, not the
God.
actual MLK. It's set in the time frame of MLK,
So
so
they have an actor.
they have an actor play
Wow.
MLK.
Wow, I'm gonna talk to him, and tell him they're using his
Likeness?
Likeness illegally.
Yeah, they're not. So they're pirating him.
It was
Oh my god.
It was a very engaging film, and I think it's a must-watch for those interested in biopics or history.
Interesting. I might actually watch that.
Mm-hmm.
You might.
Yeah, I might watch
Maybe
that
on a
tonight
day
or
when I'm
something.
really bored.
Okay.
So Aleksey, we're gonna watch it tomorrow.
You pay me money?
Pay you money
Yeah.
to
Bro,
watch it?
just buy the subscription,
buy
Just
the
buy
Charlie.
the subscription.
Dude,
already.
just buy the subscription.
You can do it for me.
So the
I
last
already
thing,
paid 40. Okay.
the last thing I watched was I finally finished the first season of Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. It's pretty good.
Ooh.
I liked it. It's an anime. I didn't write a description here, but it's an anime about this like spirit who lives in a school. Like it's an old school, but people still attend it, kind of like our high school. But basically, there's this spirit that haunts the bathroom, and this girl made a wish to him to help her fall in love, but the wish didn't work out because she ended up getting like cursed, but the spirit ended up helping her fight the curse, and now they're like allies. And
Why does this sound familiar?
I don't know.
I don't know the anime. It sounds familiar.
but maybe because
it's good anime though.
Maybe because it's not like this is the first
so
anime like its kind.
The first season ends off on like volume 7.
Oh, so you're ahead
and
now.
I'm caught up on the
Yay.
manga. I'm on volume 15.
Of that
Oh,
anime?
shit.
I'm on volume 15 on the latest chapter. I'm waiting for chapter 81. Are we only talking about movies or like media in general?
Oh, we could switch it to media,
Oh,
movies and TV, because we were talking about movies and TV shows, but we can talk about like books or whatever else you guys are
I've
doing.
been
this week.
listening to a lot of rap
Oh,
and alternative rap and and
You
like.
gonna bust a rhyme right now,
No, please don't.
I'm not.
bro? I'll pay you $20 right now. to
I'm not
bust a rhyme.
Porky Pig.
oh my god.
Bro, that was the best movie out there.
No,
okay,
it
don't
was
I was
not.
just gonna mention that. So I was going through my like Spotify library,
Mhm.
right? And there's like a search query, and then it shows you like tags of like specific like moods or music genres. So I have like rap, alternative rap, rock, alternative rock. And then one of the tags is just sad.
Oh.
Sad. Did you click on that one?
No, I was too scared to see what I liked.
It'll be the most depressing music I've ever seen.
Bro,
Here.
sometimes I listen to like sad boy music while I'm working. I'm just like,
Mhm.
man, this is great.
This is
Sad.
great.
Sometimes it's good to listen to. I do it too.
Because like sometimes when
Just
you're
a whole sad playlist.
The only way I listen to my sad music is through Naruto AMV because that
Oh
never
my
fails.
gosh.
Oh, and
that
also
never fails to get
my
me
gosh.
tear up, man.
an idea for my podcast was like,
don't say it. Don't say it.
all right,
Don't say it.
All
Don't ruin
right.
your podcast.
Yeah, because maybe I'll take it.
What you son of a? Nah, you don't care about music.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I was just.
Oh, no.
I don't care. I'm gonna say it.
Bro, you're gonna have to. Someone's gonna finesse.
You're gonna
it.
say I'm
Who
gonna
the
take it,
fuck
bro.
is gonna
I'm gonna
Bro,
take it.
Eddie has like 200,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
okay,
bro.
No, but
someone
I'm sa-
from his subscriber list is like, "That's a great
All
idea.
right,
Let
all
me
right.
finesse
That'd
this."
be nice.
All right, fine.
His ideas are copyrighted.
If you all right, I'm gonna say my idea, but I'm gonna sue your ass if you try to take it.
With what lawyer?
Myself, bro.
Me, myself, and I.
Yeah, I'll just. So I was just gonna like give like one song recommendation per episode or something.
Ooh,
like
that'd be cool. Yeah, yeah.
You gonna do a shout out?
Shout out.
Shout out.
basically?
Oh, like to the artist?
Yeah, like to the artist.
Shout
and
out.
the
I
They
song.
need
mean,
a
I
shout out
guess
from
I'm gonna give a recommendation to a song.
I'm gonna
so
recommend Ice JJ Fish.
All
I
right.
don't know what
If,
the fuck that is.
if Backstab can't remember what he's seen this week, then let's roll the credits.
Bro, you don't remember what you've seen this
I
week?
really don't.
All right.
I'm
You
having-
guys got any recommendations on any media? I know you were talking about giving a recommendation for music. So, any specific song you want to shout out here?
Gravity. It has. I forget the name of the artist, but it features Tyler, the Creator, on it. I've been jamming to that song a lot, and I just found it on accident. I mean, so I like that song.
I highly recommend JoJo.
JoJo.
Yes.
That's a good recommend.
Yeah, thanks. I know I'm only like 4 years late, I believe.
Yeah,
At least you're on time for the new.
probably more
part.
like 6.
Is this? I was assuming it was a lot older than that.
It's like
but-
been out for a while.
2012. So man, it must have been.
I guess I'll just do a music shout out.
Mm-hmm.
For those who like Pokemon and all that, listen to the original Pokemon soundtrack. It's really good. I love it.
I think a lot of people who like Pokemon
Already
probably already
know it?
have.
All right, then anyone else who has not listened to it, listen to it.
Dude, you know what blew my mind today? Well,
What?
not today, but I heard this a while back because I'm subscribed to an anime podcast,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and they were talking about like
Who just listens to podcasts anymore?
we all do basically. We're making one for God's
I
sake.
listen to
That's the
our
joke.
podcast just to try not to.
Cringe.
No, I'm trying to. I'm trying to hear if I'm speaking too quietly or not.
Oh, that's
So I'm
good.
just
I appreciate
practicing a
you.
little
I
bit.
appreciate
Oh, okay.
you improving your.
Maybe I should do that.
Yeah,
But, like,
yeah.
I'm trying to-
at backstab.
I'm trying to
closer
think
to the
like what's the genre?
Gotcha.
I don't know what the genre's called, but I didn't know SAO started that entire whole genre. I think
Isekai.
yeah, isekai. I didn't know that.
Thanks,
made it popular.
SAO, for ruining.
Konosuba is the
Anime.
one good thing that came out of that.
No, it's not.
Konosuba's
I
great,
actually
bro.
like his slime one. The
You're
slime-
gonna tell me you don't like Konosuba, but you like Log Horizon?
Yes.
Fucking Log Horizon sucks.
Bro, I
No, it
honestly
doesn't,
think
bro.
Log Horizon's pretty bad.
No, I like the music in it.
I honestly can't remember the music. I can't remember the music, to be honest.
Unpopular opinion. I like it.
What about you?
what
Do
is
you
it,
remember
like-
the music?
The intro, the outro is cool.
Bro, that intro is ass. What is- oh my God.
Jeez, bro, don't come at him that hard. First, you think his opinion's invalid.
No, it's not invalid. I just don't like that song. It's really annoying.
The content I recommend is I've recently been rewatching this channel lately. Some Ordinary Gamers.
Ooh,
I used to
love
watch
Heart.
him a long time ago, but now I've been rewatching like his newer content, and it's pretty good. If you like tech, learning about tech, or just internet stuff, internet privacy, things like that, it's very interesting. You should check out the channel.
If you like tech, just watch Linus Tech Tips.
I watched the Linus Tech Tip video today.
It's pretty good too, yeah. All right, so no podcast next week. Sorry, everybody.
I'll still stream though.
Yes, make sure to check both of these guys out. Their links will be in the description below. If you enjoyed today's podcast, make sure to give it a like, comment down below on your thoughts, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell button to be notified every time I upload.
Do you want to get some Applebee's?
Thank you for visiting the
Are you being
Sleeping Cinema.
serious?
Until next week, peace.
Oh, you guys
Oh,
got the one too.
Flags.
Well, I came prepared.
All right.